with the Lobos, of course.
Right.
And we talk about that series that dates back a long time ago with Lufkin.
Let's take a look.
Hey, this is a series that dates back, I believe, to 1932. Talk about the tradition of this series of Longview and Lufkin.
Well, it's been a great series throughout the years, you know, and we've met so many times since I've been here in the last 24 years. I mean, many as 3 times in 1 year. You think back to 2004.
Yeah.
You know, we played twice in non-district in 07, and of course we've met in the playoffs several times. But just a great game, whether it's, you know, a season opener, district game, playoff game. It's going to be fast, it's going to be physical. 2 great communities that support the team.
Not unlike the Lobos, they got a top-notch running back in Kedron Young, and he's going to Notre Dame. Your thoughts about this young man?
Young's as good as advertised. Now, he's a big kid, got great speed, great vision, hard to tackle, catches the ball well out of the backfield. You know, him and Taylor Tatum, they pretty much 2 mirror images of each other. You know, he may be a little bigger, and Tatum may be a little faster in open field, but other than that, they got great skill set, and our whole district's full of great running backs, and these are 2 of the best you'll see Friday night.
What's been real consistent about your team getting to the record that you have?
I think our defense has played well. You know, we got a bunch of guys back there with experience, and then offensively, we've been able to hit some big plays, and you know, been able to run the ball as well, and we've been sound in the kicking game. So it takes all facets, but for us, it starts with defense.
Okay, Lufkin. Folks like to compare records, this and that. What concerns you about Lufkin besides the run game?
Lufkin's Lufkin. That's what concerns me about Lufkin. They're going to be fast and physical. It's going to be a very emotional game on both sides. You know, well coached, great personnel they do it with, winning tradition. You know, so it's going to be just a classic East Texas matchup, and you know, records don't matter. Okay. This game's going to be decided on the field regardless of what the records are for either team, and there is respect on and off the field, but you know, when the ball's kicked off, they can be trying to get after each other pretty good.
So here's what always strikes me about Coach King, one of the most legendary ETX high school coaches, one of the most winning records, maybe the most winning record in East Texas high school football.
Very much so.
At least in modern history anyway. Like the top of the mountain, but he always has to say about his opponents that they're great teams, we're worried about them, they're a threat to us, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's not a hint of arrogance, at least in his interviews anyway.
Yeah, no, and you're right, because towards the end, he said there's respect for them on and off the field.
Right.
And that's what he expects from his players, and it works down perfectly. And he's a great coach, but he's also a great person. I've gotten a chance to kind of socialize with him a little bit, and he's a funny guy. He's a very funny guy. And I tease him. I said, where's your hat, man? Where's your hat?
Big straw hat,
I only wear that when I'm at the football field. I said, okay. Now, let's take a look at the AP